Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Flames offense is on the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look...
Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking for a man, it's Sexton. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So Tulane's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Can't get him to the ground. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Flames will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Tulane right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw, it's Sexton. Here's a heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty!
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. It's Burt. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Tulane right back to the line. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
First down.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Safe completion on the screen. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sexton. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On the option, it's Sexton. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. A third down try for the offense. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. The Flames send out the punt unit. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Flames come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Quick shovel pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away on fourth down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. To the air on second down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. To throw, it's Sexton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. The Flames line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Still looking, on the move. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Shields. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulane now facing third and forever. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw at Sexton. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Runs through the tackle. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the draw. Spins away from the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll run it again. Fights off a defender. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Flames can really attack on this second and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rasmussen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Third down coming up.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Picks up 4. It's a turnover on down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Got a little space. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Flames have this offense rolling. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Sexton. They'll run the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Tulane right back to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Rasmussen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
In the end zone.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end.
They're trailing by just 4 to Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Plows through the defense. On the move is the 30. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Green Wave. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Finding an escape route. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Flames in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback will keep it. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Dropping back, it's Sexton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Flames will call on their punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running into the open space. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Tulane right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll pull it on the read. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Tulane lines up on third and short. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires on the move. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Flames come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Gets the first himself. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Liberty!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Caught in the backfield, it's Shields. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire.
At third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offensive talk.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Shields. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Flames will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. Wants to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A run for the quarterback. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Immediately fires to the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Tulane right back to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he got a hand on it and knocked it away. Incomplete, and the game is over. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.